trade recap for yesterday where we didn't end up taking a trade, but had everything correct. Everything was correct. It's just so chop that there was just nothing on. So coming into session, the 4 hour had not turned fully bearish yet, but we'd still taken this high, so I was expecting, like, we still want those longs back up top side, and this was just a sweep bottom side. And then hourly, we have our London high, our Asian high up here, and we have just an hourly low, and this hourly low at the bottom here gets diverged with ES. So straight away I'm like, nice, that's good longs, especially because we have this power 3 here as well, where we've had a little bit of accumulation. This is definitely manipulated bottom side, and this obviously was the distribution bullish. So we get that. There's no 5-minute gap or anything. So we have this equilibrium here, which gets tapped in like the first 2 candles. Then we have a breaker structure, which happens here at 1 a.m. Where does it happen? There's just no 1-minute gap. No 1-minute order block. Nothing. Like, look at the chop. There's just nothing. And I also wanted... I didn't need to have this, to be honest. But I wanted price to close above this 5-minute here, which was at this point at 120 here, and I would have entered off of that. I wanted to do that because I didn't want it to retap this and then just dump bearish through. But obviously ES was through it way earlier, and I probably kind of should have just gone off that one. But then again, there was no 1-minute entry. Like, ES wasn't the sweeping pair, but I guess we still could have gotten in. And the ES actually created a 5-minute gap, but then there was no retracement at all. Like, and then ES made itself a little range, tapped halfway, break a structure here at 2. And then there actually was a 1-minute gap respect. Okay. And then I don't know where we'd shoot for though. Because these highs, where do they go to? Fuck knows. We'd probably just have to go 1-to-1. Even, yeah, 1-to-1. But that's a better position. But it's not the sweeping pair, which isn't that big of a deal, to be honest. Get divergence bottom side. And it's tapped this, so this is a resweep. Hits halfway of the range. I guess once it hits halfway of this range, we don't need breaker structure. That's a thing that happens much earlier down here. Because what do we got? We got a gap. This is absolute source right here. Someone will stumble upon this. Who's watching my old videos when I have my Discord or something and there's thousands of viewers and thousands of watchers and stuff. Someone's going to come back and stumble on this. Clip it. That's a clip actually, kinda. Do I look sick for the clip? Yeah, the break structure happens with the S&T equilibrium. Yeah, fuck, should have been in on that a bit earlier. But we just swept the top side as well, so it's still a bit... But there's no 5-minute. All we get is 5-minute bearish structure break. It is a big divergence. But that's about it. which is good for the longs. Alright, so that's that.